What is up, YouTube? This is Fortress Striker, and today I'm not only here by myself, I'm with my two friends. Here to be our special guest here today is Giovanni.
Hello.
And Noel.
What's up?
These are my two friends that I mentioned about my videos a few times. We're here to be talking about the yellow set of the Colossal Warfare set. So let's get ready to get started. Alright, so here's the review, guys. We got the leaders. It's Bardock. So what Bardock does is that you activate main once per turn. Choose one card from your life, add it to your hand. Choose up to one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less and KO it. Then when he awakens, he becomes uncontrollable Bardock. So when he attacks, you draw a card. And the activate main, once per turn, choose one card from your life, add it to your hand, choose up to one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards, and KO it. Similar to like the promo Bardock card when you put cards in rest mode, this time it goes against cards in rest mode and KOs it. What do you guys think about that?
I think, as a self-awakening leader, and, almost every self-awakening leader is good in this game, so he might have an edge in that aspect.
Alright, Noah, what do you think?
I don't like his unawakened side. I feel like it's too slow. He gets the plus from self-awakening like Jill said, but in terms of it have to be in rest one, have to be under 3 or less. It's pretty slow. It's not very game-breaking. In this game, you need to be very fast, and that's not fast.
Yeah, I understand that, because but the fact is that with this card, you get to go ahead and take cards from your life, but the problem is that you need to make sure not to overuse the effects, otherwise it's gonna kill you. Similar to with the Vegeta critical, because it does similarity to that, to like when you use that effect ability.
Yeah, like Khalifa, another leader that self-awakens and hurts himself. Yeah.
Exactly, so you gotta be very careful. Alright, and just so you guys know, this is a new type that we're having to have for this set. It's called Goku's Lineage, and we'll get to that very soon. Now, for our rare card, it's Son Goku, Kid Goku, but we're gonna see why it's called Goku's Lineage for a reason. So, what he does is that when this card attacks a leader, you may choose one Goku Lineage from your hand, place it in the drop area, draw 2. And then when your 4 is left, you get to choose 2 of your energies and switch to active mode. And this time, we go and become Legacy Bearer Son Goku, but if you notice here, he's actually wearing his attire from the end of the Majin Buu saga, by the ending of where DBZ was going through. His effect is that when this card attacks, you draw a card. Then choose up to one Goku Lineage in your battle area. This card and the chosen card, it gains 5,000 power for the duration of turn. What do you guys think?
Well, Universe 7 Frieza is getting bigger and bigger. On his other side, he draws 2. That's a really big thing. And then, when he awakens, you get 5,000 to something, so maybe it'll be an aggressive deck. Maybe you play some red cards with it, never know.
Alright, Noel?
I feel the same way. I feel like it's a good leader. You always want to draw. It's passive on the others, on the unawakened side, on the awakened side. You basically kind of do the same thing, so you get something 5k. So it's kind of like Pan in that sense. But you only get to choose one card.
I feel like it's fair, because like I know like you choose a card or anything. It's not as good as what Pan does, because he does give you, I think, double strike, or is that the Pan?
No, Pan draws.
Yeah.
When she makes something 20k, she draws a card.
Yeah, that's
Or if it's 20k and up.
exactly. Yeah, that's a really
Those Jarens are playing.
yeah. All right, and that's it for the leaders. Of course, we're gonna get 2 sets for each box now with the black push. So here are our battle cards. So first we got Jean here to support. She returns, and her effect is that when you attack or combo with this card, and if your leader card is yellow, place up to 3 cards at the top of your deck in the drop area.
So this is kind of like one of those cards that helps you with the graveyard for black cards. Obviously, it's kind of fair for only the black card leaders to be able to put
cards into the
put cards in the drop area. They put their resources in the drop area, and they can always just grab it back with overseeing time trunks. So yeah, this is good support for cards that for decks that want to play more black.
The only thing that this card makes me think so is like the Maiden Squadron from Terminal Power. What if you drop your cards into the drop area, and then there's a card that revives them or puts them into your battle area? That'll be useful. Other than that, it's like what Noel said, fuel for black cards.
I agree with that. It's just basically there for help for some black support, and there's just idea cards that you just maybe useful for the graveyard. So I don't know, but it's basically neutral to this set, so it basically can be for any yellow deck. So all right, next we got Abrupt Breakthrough Son Goku. Now we have a new theme here. It's called Swap 8. So Gia, why don't you give us a heads up what Swap does?
Swap. Well, you can. From what I've been reading, you can swap, you pay the cost and you swap your battle card for card in your hand, and you try to get card advantage that way, or make a bigger monster and swing and kill a card you couldn't before.
Yes, exactly. So basically, it just you switch out for the card depending on the energy cost, and it also pays for like the amount of energies you use. So it's different from summoning, but you summon your big guys, pay for the amount of the energies. Of course, just a heads up. For now, we do not have any energy 8 cards yet that are Goku lineage yet so far, but we'll get to. But that will come later on, and we'll talk about that later. So a broad breakthrough Son Goku does is that auto activate this skill when one of your Goku lineage is when the energy cost of 5 or more is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill. If you have no cards in your battle area, you may play this card from your hand. So basically, if you have 0 cards in your field, you get to summon this card straight up for free if it was ever killed by your opponent's skill or anything.
Yeah, the other cool thing is the Universe 7 card, so it has that, maybe you'll find a niche in the Universe 7 Goku deck,
Yeah.
maybe.
The way I see swap out is you get to play extra bodies on the field for less, and you get more effects off. So you're kind of like recycling your hand in a way, while still getting those extra hits in and those extra effects. So it's gonna be very explosive, very powerful.
It's kind of like Pokemon, with all those cards that switch your Pokemon out. I think that's the kind of mechanic we're getting into.
Because basically DBS, like we always say in our videos, they're basically all card games in one. Alright, so the next card we got is Indomitable Dynasty Super Saiyan Son Goku. He's our 3-drop 15k, swap 4, 2 energy yellow cost, and barrier. So he's basically just, not really much specialty. He's just 3-drop 15k, barrier, swap out, so
Yeah, he's like a Universe 7 Focus Mind Son Goku, Son Gohan.
yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed they didn't get Universe 7, so...
Well, because if you see here, the arrows are
Yeah,
basically the idea of Goku lineages that come from all the eras of what Goku does.
Yeah,
Not just him though, and it's not just him. The Goku lineages for everything, meaning all his legacies, all his sons and granddaughters' legacy, and his father's legacies as well, family. So it's a family's legacy for Goku. So this one's from the Android Cell Saga. So our next card is the 2-drop 15k Dependable Dynasty Son Goku, who is just your plain swap 3 advantage. So again, another basic card, not barrier this time, just a little disappointing for like it doesn't have much effects, which I don't know why they're doing that.
Yeah, I wish we would have had something else.
Because if the idea is that your Goku was against the whole evil thing for Colossal Warfare, at least give effects for these guys. It's just not
Yeah,
very, it's
there's too much removal for small things like that.
yeah, I get that you
You're just lagging at that point.
And this card doesn't have barrier, the other card doesn't have barrier.
yeah, so it's just very useless. Alright, next we got 2-drop Unbroken Dynasty Son Goku, swap 2, yellow 1, doesn't have, no it doesn't actually. You choose one card from your hand and place it in your drop area is how you work it, so.
That's the
Like,
best.
wait, with
With the meat.
yeah. So, another card that's just, not really worth it. Let's go to the next one. Alright, so here's one with effect. It's Deadly Golden Grade 8 Son Goku from the Baby Saga. So this is the GT set. So, saw 5 cards. So the permanent states though, you may not play this card from any area unless your leader is Son Goku GT. But we are gonna get to that. Auto, when you play this card, choose up to one Goku's lineage with an energy cost of 5 or less, other than Deadly Golden Grade 8 Son Goku from your deck, and add it to your hand, then shuffle it. Alright, Gia, what do you think?
Well, that could be useful, and maybe they're trying to do red, yellow, Son Goku GT kind of thing. Could be useful in that.
Nimbus and an aggro deck, let's go.
Alright, and since this is your specialty, because GT is Noel's favorite saga,
I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if it's bad. I love it.
yeah, people have their fans for it. Don't well, you're mostly gonna diss them. But what are your thoughts for this though, Noel?
I feel the same way about Gio. It's gonna be hard trying to go for a red yellow deck. Like I said, with the swap mechanic, it seems like they're trying to make yellow aggro and also getting extra effects off. So red with yellow, and then yellow is also being aggro at the same time. You're getting all the great extra cards with yellow would be great. So we might see, hopefully, maybe an aggro deck topping in our regional.
That's pretty good. I like that. You're confident since you are a red player. Alright, so next we got Dynasty Deferred Son Goku, who's a 4-drop 20k card. Another Baby Saga, swap 5. This card has barrier, and his effect is at the end of the turn, switch this card to active mode. So, another good card that basically you can just go ahead and, as we said earlier, swap out to attacks, and then you're going to have this card at the end of the turn switch to active mode so it doesn't get killed the next turn, so you can do your little swap thing again, guys. So, any thoughts?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, like I said, it looks like it's gonna be more accurate. So you could, like essentially, if you don't have the spot 5, it has barrier and it will just restand just in case if you don't have that spot 5 that you need.
Pretty much. I don't have anything else other than add. You know, it's got barrier, so that's cool. And it switches back to active mode, so those kind of cards, you know, give you...
Yeah, pretty much defensive more, and then it goes offensive. So it's really standard.
Yeah, from what I see is you play, leave it there, it's barrier,
and then set it up later for maybe an evolve or anything.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we just basically have a regular vanilla. It's Kakarot, not Goku, because this is him when he was came from Earth after Planet Vegeta was destroyed by Frieza and the Bards. Like that. Here he's found by the original Son Gohan, and he was basically raised by him for the rest of his life until the death of Gohan. But yeah, 10k, one drop, simple as that. Nothing else to say about that. Alright, so next since we're done with Goku, let's go to his next legacy, and that's Son Gohan. Discover Dynasty Son Gohan, which he does is swap 5, going to lineage. He has barrier. His effect is that when you play this card with swap, drop 2 cards. It's pretty much amazing, isn't that, guys?
I think this is great. I think Universe 7 3 is just one of the cards for that deck, and if we can find some way to abuse this card and drop 2 on top of the leader effect, it could be an insane card. It's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, the only problem is you're still gonna need some more Universe 7 Goku lineage cards. As far as I see, that's like it's that one and another.
Well, we do have
4 or 3.
We do got the yellow 0 drop Universe 7 Searcher. So.
Yeah, but you need to swap it with a Goku's lineage.
Yeah.
That way it draws 2 cards. So at that point, it's not very, it's too niche for Universe 7.
It is, yeah. Of course.
That's like the highest potential of the card to be used in Universe 7 3 as a drop.
Yeah. Also, we also know this is the 4th Adolescence card here, as I try to prove Noel here. So we have all 4 colors of the Gohan Adolescence. So if you ever need that Searcher, you can use the green Piccolo cards.
You need that Buhan, bro. You need that Buhan to be good, man.
Yeah. That's for another set. Alright, so next we got Interpreted Dynasty Son Gohan, 2 drop 10k, swap 3, and barrier. That's all he does, guys. So, similar to like the other Goku card, it's
setting up play.
It's a setting for play.
Do you think that they're giving us these barrier cards to like have a field of barrier and then you're swapping out cards and they don't die because they have barrier?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying that you're playing aggro with them and then you swap. So you swing with them. They have barrier. They're not going to be able to Shigesh combo you. And they won't be able to use removal on them. And once you swing, you swap them out with another card that comes into active. And you swing with that, and you're getting extra effects out of them.
Especially if you play the time control Chronos that negates Shigesh for the whole game. Yeah.
I just wish though they do put effects a little bit because that way the cards seem more interesting. But I kind of get it because if you put effects to it, the deck is just going to be everywhere. But then, you know, who knows? Alright, next we got, we're done with Gohan, so now we got the Prodigal Dynasty Son Goten. I don't know why he's a Prodigal Dynasty, we barely see this character ever in DBS, and he's only there, let's be real, he's only there for Gotenks. That's it. That's all he's been good for.
He's the poor killer.
No. Alright, so what he does is that he saw 4 auto effect. When you combo with this card, if one of your yellow battle cards is being attacked, this card gains 10,000 combo power for the duration of the turn. So
crap, that's pretty good.
So basically, if you're getting attacked this time, and basically, let's say if they attack another card, this card gains 10,000, so he doesn't get killed. But if he attacks this card, then he's gonna get 10,000 himself. So yeah,
it's a free super combo without being a super combo.
In a certain way, yeah, but only when you're you know, when one of your yellow battle cards is just being attacked, not your leader, so.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's like, man. Next we got
the weird super combo.
Yeah, the weird super combo. Yes. 4 drop 15k. That's the first time ever we're having that. So it's Plucky Dynasty Pan. Swap 5. So what she does, she's your super combo, but this time only for 4 cards with, you know. Well, not that, but 4 cards or less, draw 1 10 kind of combo.
Yeah, it's a regular super combo. It's specified to Goku's lineage.
Which is pretty bad because why isn't it the standard 2 drop 12,000 5 or less when you have the specific leader? This doesn't make any sense.
I think they want you to play the card, have it on the field, and then combo or super combo that way.
Oh wait, no. Okay. Remember what I was saying that they want you to play a card, swing, swap, get an effect, and swing again. So you play the card. You swing with it. Okay, cool. You're swinging for 15k. Now you pay the 3 mana to swap her back into your hand, and then you super combo with it. And you're getting an effect off of another card.
Yeah.
That's what they're going for with this. I understand now.
I think that's probably the best thing with this card.
Yeah. Alright, I guess that's our opinions. We'll know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Alright, next we got Fledging Talent Pan from the Super Saga. So we don't know, remember, she's not canon. Sorry, Noel.
No, she's canon now, but it's a super.
She is now, yeah, but not the good kind. She's terrible, though. So what she does is she's a 1-drop 5k, activate main, once per turn, choose 1 card from your hand, place it in the drop area, and draw a card.
I think this is a really good card. I think
It's helping support black cards even more.
And she's vanilla for every yellow.
yeah, any yellow deck I play, I don't see a downside. You know, I think Jaren can actually use this card because he draws the 1 card, so he can put it back in his deck.
Yeah, well, this doesn't say you put it back to deck.
No,
It says
no,
you drop it.
drop it.
You drop it. You're thinking of the blue card from the tournament power one for the Bergamos. So that doesn't work that way. No, but maybe if you're also for drop power, that's like more like the maiden squadron build, but that's green. This is for yellow, so. Next, we got, for the first time ever, Ox King, Dad at Heart, which is the dad of Chi-Chi, and the father-in-law of Son Goku, which is he's at 1-drop, and the first ever 4K, one of the 4Ks, permanent if all other yellow battle cards in your battle area with an energy cost of 3 or less gain barrier. That's just insane. Noel just went on for a sec. So Yeovani will go ahead and assist me. So
This is an insane card. Ginyu Force, Jaren, another Jaren reference. All these cards that need to be protected by barriers finally get it. It's like the red 0-drop. This is an amazing card. There will be foreign decks or different decks using this card. It's really good.
Yeah.
I had to love it.
it's amazing, yeah. 1-drop goes ahead and protects your cards. Noel comes back. So Noel, we were just discussing how amazing it's just broken. Yeah, you just give all
They're
your
literally giving all the good cards for yellow. It's super clean, and they like. I understand yellow was shafted the first 2 sets, but like it's starting to get ridiculous.
It's just unbelievable. Alright, so next making her debut as well, it's Dynasty Soulless Chi-Chi, of course, always pissed off. But yeah, let's see her effect is that when you play this card, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and choose a Goku lineage among them. So we all know it, pot of duality, because we gotta search our Goku lineages. So, and I know you're a kind of guy who doesn't like to see these type of cards in some decks. What's your reason, Noel?
Well, I mean, I don't like it when you don't do it. You just use the crap out and make me constantly cut your deck.
That's the only reason. You just don't like it when I cut. Well, that's part of the game. That's part of the play. But in every game, we need searches because we need to go get our cards
There's nothing
faster.
wrong with searching, bro, until you make me cut every 5 seconds.
That's your fault, man. That's your fault. I play yellow, and that's why Frieza beats you every time.
Yeah, okay. Well.
Yeah, one time you finally beat him, that's congratulations. But it took you how many times? So. But yeah, so there's nothing to say, guys. We all know how duality works. We all know how this works. We search. That's like in every other game. So
Good generic searcher.
it's a generic searcher. Yeah, so we just need it because we search a lot for this deck anyway. But that's like for every most deck thing. So next is Carrying Mother Videl. So what she does, she's her 2-drop 5k, activate main, switch this card to rest mode, draw a card, then choose one of your battle cards, it gains 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So she's a motherly support, gets you a draw, gets one of your cards 5k, and she's really great. She's actually the one card we're going to need to play this build, so nothing against it, right guys?
No.
Alright, next one. Alright, so we're going to go to the next page, and here we got Adopted Father Son Gohan. Now before I say the effect,
Best blocker in the game, bro.
why the hell is he a father? He's the grandfather. People just don't understand how to put these cards right. They're,
Because he was the one who raised Goku. He's the
But-
Goku's father.
not, well, adopted father mostly, but unfortunately,
Okay, still father.
grandfather. So he, yeah, sorry, that my mom came out of nowhere. Anyway, so grandfather. He always call him grandfather. If they call him father in the Japanese style, maybe, but if not, oh well. Okay, so he's just swapped 2 for Gold's lineage, doesn't pay cost, and he's just a blocker. So, I mean, is he really worth playing, guys?
I mean, you have to look at the other 2 drops. So you have to go back and look at the other 2 drops.
I mean, it's not flop.
Yeah, it's not flop.
That's the only thing, the only upside.
Alright, so next we got Multi-Mech Bulma. So Bulma, and you can tell this is her from a movie set because in the manga she has purple hair, but in the movie they gave her purple hair. In our series she has blue hair. This is just specials because they were just Dragon Ball movies. Exaball, yellow 1-drop, and yeah, so it costs a Bulma with 3 or more energies, which disappoints me because it should have been 3 or less, because all we have is mostly 1-drop Bulmas. Am I correct, guys?
Yes.
Alright, so what she does is, at the end of the turn, when you play this card, place the top 2 cards of your deck to the draw period. Then choose up to 1 energy, switch to active mode, and draw a card. It's pretty good.
I mean, she's had this one drop.
Yeah, good. Yeah. And then the card you go for is a 3-drop, 10k Explorer Bulma. So what she does when you play this card, place 2 cards from the top of your deck to draw here, same thing. But then you get to choose 2 of your energies, switch into active mode, and draw a card.
I think that card is better.
This card is way better. I don't know why they make this build. This would be a fun build if you play like a Bulma Searcher deck, so like you play with a Goku.
I mean, if you go back.
If you go back here.
Okay, if you go back to here, she unpacks it, she turns it into a 1-drop. Then you go into the other one, you EX evolve for 2, and she turns it into a, that turns into a 1-drop. So essentially, you're almost playing both of them for free.
Yeah, so you basically get more draws anyway.
Yeah, so instead of paying for 4 for a 20k beater, you're paying 2 for a 20k beater. If you have both in hand,
that's true. If she had double strike, that'd be pretty good. But I wouldn't be dissing this card. Alright, now we're done for the battle cards. Now for the extra cards. Successor of Hope is a rare card, and it's the 0-drop. So what do you do is to activate main. You choose one of Goku lineage with an energy cost of 5 or less, and has swap in the effect from your deck, and you add it to your hand. It is awesome, man. You get to go ahead and get any of the Goku lineages that swaps as long, and they have like 5 or less. It's just great. It's just great. What do you think?
They should have given yellow 0-drop.
They
Yellow has too many good extra cards.
It does. It really does. Giovanni, what do you think?
Another good extra card that's yellow. And they're gonna keep giving us good extra cards that are yellow. You know?
Because yellow's the best.
And we don't have to say anything else.
Yeah. Alright, next. Yeah, well, I hate us because we got 10 times Kamehameha Wave for yellow.
It should be red.
Yeah, well, too bad. Activate battle. If your leader card is Goku lineage with a Son Goku in its name and the character name, it gains 15,000 power and double strike.
The freaking red effect, so why did you tell them?
Well, because Yeovani called it first.
Yeah.
But I agree, it should have been red. But I am bitching because I'm yellow.
I mean, this is essentially the Brilliant Destruction Chapel, but it's a 1-drop.
It's 1-drop, 15k, double strike. That's just amazing, guys. But it only works when it's Goku lineage with Son Goku, which is a fair thing.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Yeah, and you still have to admit this is a good card, Noel.
I never said it wasn't.
Alright. Alright, and finally, it's our Negate Instant Transmission.
Finally, instant transmission.
The same way like Sacrifice, it's the same ability. Permanent, if your leader card is Goku lineage, when you activate this card's counter, you may choose one card in your life, add it to your hand, and if you do so, you may activate this card's counter without paying its energy cost. So,
Pretty good if someone's trying to triple strike you to death.
exactly.
Yep.
It's triple strike, double strike, quadruple strike, dual attack, and incredible. Those cards can protect yourself. That's what it's mean. If it's just single strike, just take it. And unless your life is very low, then use the negate. Then just negate it. That's all you got. All right. This is for battle cards. Now for the starter deck, guys. All right. So here we got the starter deck set. It's called the Crimson Saiyan. And the Crimson Saiyan is Son Goku. Golden Great Ape Son Goku's effect is when this card attacks the leader, draw a card. When you're 4 or less, choose 2 of your energies, switch to active mode. Awakens, it's basically long odds Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku, which Noel's been waiting for Super Saiyan 4 later.
Which is unfortunately yellow now.
Yeah. So when this card attacks to a card, permanent. When your life is less than or equal to your opponent's life, this card gains 5,000 power and critical. I love this card. It's awesome. You go ahead and bounce against your opponent. Most of the time you mostly get to like 4 lives or less than that, and then you just give him. He's already become a 20k critical. It's just broken. It's just amazing.
I think in the competitive scene it'll be up there, but it won't be.
Not meta, of course, yeah.
It's kind of gimmicky. You have to try, like you said, you have to be head to head with your opponent. You got to be less than that. So obviously it's good because it's a yellow card, and yellow's defensive, yellow is passive. So,
but with this, I think it's more aggressive.
Yeah, clearly.
It lets you turn around and just destroy your opponent.
They gave it the keyword critical. Anything with critical can be potentially good.
It's just weird.
Anything with critical is good automatically.
Yeah. Alright, so if here we got next is Power Charge Bardock. Now, if you guys remember the red promo Adolescence Gohan where he attacks a card, if you choose to, you can draw, or if not, you can go and make him double strike. Well, this is the same thing. When this card attacks, you draw. You do not, you can make this guy double strike. And it's for the starter deck, so cheap as hell.
They're gonna be copying cards.
They
This is different colors. They should be giving everyone cold left and
Yeah.
like snap, things like that.
Yeah, like they did with the Gohan, making him a Kappa, but instead they switch it around from double strike to critical.
Yeah. I know. I mean that's good, but like they shouldn't really just copy and paste the card effect and give it. If they're gonna be doing that, they need to balance the game out by giving everyone a version of cold level.
This card's the new yellow staple. It could be Shigesh. It's amazing. It's like the promo Gohan. The promo Gohan was a staple for red, so
It is a staple for red.
But then when also to counterpoint your idea, if there was a Cold Blast for any other color, then they also had to be very careful because then other decks would be kind of broken.
That's fine. You wouldn't see yellow currency.
But then it's like you don't.
You wouldn't be seeing yellow currency being a dictator around the once a game.
That's
That's not fun. It's not fun to see just one. If you're not playing this color, you're bad. That sucks. That's not good. That's not healthy for a game.
But then again, it's like saying we need a lot of F-type Veilers for the game, like Yu-Gi-Oh, like we did that before. Because then like one F-type Veiler is fine. More of it, it's just kind of annoying.
speaking of Dracula, it's had a resurrection because it's now 3 of in every deck, so
Yep.
even in Yu-Gi-Oh, still good card.
Yep. Alright, next we got Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku at the Apex. So this one is also helped to get Swap 8s. Again, we don't have them yet so far. 4 yellow energies to pay for cost. Activate main once per turn. Choose one card from your life, add it to your hand, switch this card to active mode, and if you have 2 or less life, this card gains triple strike for the duration of the turn.
It's a game ender, so like if someone like if you're going against yellow, you would play this card, get triple strike, swing. Okay, Nimbus. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna swap for 8 drop, something like that.
Alright, got anything? Okay. Alright, next, and I believe this, no, we got 2 more. So we got Reborn Might Super Saiyan Sport Son Goku, which is our highest rarity of the Star Rares. Swap 8, 4 energies. Activate main once per turn, choose one card from your life, add it to your hand, switch this card to active mode, and if you have 2 or less life, this card gains triple strike for the duration of the turn. This is basically the same thing as this card, but basically it's just telling you just play this card, not this card.
Basically, you just if you love Super Saiyan 4, Son Goku, you play that.
I won't lie, I kind of like the look
I
more
would
of
rather
that.
play Super Saiyan 4.
That one because it's a hollow.
Oh, I
too.
see what they're doing because it's blue and then one is Super Saiyan Blue and one is Super Saiyan 4. So it's your choice of which one's better. In your opinion.
Yeah, that. Yeah, and also like because it also sets the counter of basically the foreshadow of the series Dragon Ball Heroes, where you have SS4 Goku versus SS Blue.
Exactly. That's like.
Yeah, so that's how they're working it. So very lacking on that though. And then finally, Ultimate Potential Super Saiyan 2 Son Gohan.
Yeovani's favorite character.
As well as mine. Swap for 2 yellow. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's best mode battle cards and KO it.
Oh, yeah. It actually does something with so.
It's actually really good. You just KOs it like the other Team Gohans do.
Yeah. And it's kind of like the green one. KO something.
And Noel, your thoughts over here? Because they won't be hearing you from over there. Nothing? I guess that's nothing, guys. So yeah, guys, this is basically the entire Yellow set. I want to thank my friends Yeovani and Noel for coming here. I hope you guys enjoy hearing them. So like, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. We'll basically maybe come up with our own theories or themes of the versions of the decks, how we're gonna play it. It's confusing as hell. I understand that. If you don't understand, it might be. It's a little out of place for this set. But we'll see what we can do to make the deck profile. Also coming up, I'll be showing a Slug Maiden deck profile sometime later on. But in the meantime, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next week for the colors red and blue set coming out. So with that, this is Fortress Striker, signing off.